No pain in the lower back. I'll put a bit more weight on there and go for 20 reps. Alright boys, I'm going to get now 71, 72 kg for 20 reps on the front squat. My back feels okay. It feels a bit sore, but not painfully. So what I'm going to do is start one of my favorite YouTube videos. It's one of those after dark, reject modernity videos. I don't know, it hypes me up every time. I found it maybe a few months ago and yeah, I really like it. I like The Matrix as a movie, so this is like about masculinity and it's got The Matrix in. I really like it. I like the song as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have that playing in the background. Sorry if you cringe a bit, it is a bit cringe. Check this is recording, yep. Nice, all right, so I'll put you boys down and we'll fucking get it. We'll fucking get it. There we go. Nice. Nice. Very old phone. Didn't even crack. That's good.
Stay in Wonderland. And I show you.
I must be sweating this.
I'm sorry to say you're not gonna see me. I said, no, Dr. Cardiero, you don't understand what kind of man I am.
5 more! Come on!
After this, there is no story. We're gonna
Nice! Yeah. Oh. 20 reps, boys. 20 reps.
Stay in Wonderland. And I show you all my muscles.
Right. I was going to go for a second set, but my lower back doesn't feel great. After doing that, which is a bit frustrating because it felt okay beforehand. And I stretched a lot, so I'm relatively surprised that my back doesn't feel great, but it's okay. What I'm going to do now is no more front squats today. That's Yeah, my back doesn't feel great at all. I'm just lying flat on my back to basically stretch out my spine. I'm gonna do that now. Just lie here for 3 minutes or so, watch that video back, and then what I'll do is calf raises, and I'll have a think of some other exercises to do as well. Nice one, boys. After that, what I'm gonna do, can you even see me? I don't know. Maybe not.
Remember,
After that, what I'm going to do
all I'm offering
are
is
some Bulgarian spin squats. I haven't done these since my first week at the gym when I was 17. They just never felt good, and since I injured my knee, they felt even worse. But I know that they do not involve much lower back, especially when you're not using weight. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll do 100 on each leg. Sets of 10.
get ready. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how people live.
So bad at balancing.
He said, son, I'm sorry to say you're not going to box again. I said, no, Dr. Patty, you're wrong. You don't understand what kind of man I am.
Two.
This is your last chance. After this, there's no hope. They conclude it. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and do whatever you want.
I stopped doing these after the first week, and then I tried to do it again shortly after I injured my knee, because they are very good for building up knee strength, but I just lost my balance after the injury, and then it started to hurt my right knee, so I stopped, and then I didn't do them
All I'm offering is
ever. Fuck me, they're good though. Third, three. My glutes are starting to hurt. It's just gonna be more of those types of videos.
Do you think men are important? Like for what?
It's not okay, necessary. What the hell are we gonna do with those men? You look around the city here, you see all these videos about these men that are doing impossible things. They're under the streets, working on the sewers, they're up on the power lines. In the storms, in the rain. For keeping this impossible infrastructure functioning with a massive infrastructure of unbelievably hard
150 or 100 now, but I'll get 100 of each leg. 100 in total. So that's 50 each leg.
making sure that everything that always breaks works.
Just gonna be a bunch of masculinity edits playing in the background from the looks of it.
Here's the big secret about women. We want you to flirt with us. We even
what?
want you to get sexual with us.
Shut up.
Do you think men are important? Like for what? We need to kill all men.
What the heck are these?
Kill male babies. Kill any man that you see like in the streets. I am sick of being a baby factory.
This is just a reminder for men that scientists have now discovered a way
These are a bit weird, boys.
to replicate themselves using their own bone marrow. So we no longer have any need for you genetically or physically.
Men have been trashed for millennia. They've been trashed for a long time.
Who cares what these
Not meant to be.
fucking people have to say? Who cares? And I've just got some fucking monstrous shit, why? Bunch of fucking edits, fine, I'll put. There's an 8-minute David Goggins edit here.
Nobody cares about
It's the same thing.
when you do that and there's like muscles there. Nobody cares about that. We don't want to see that. That's not what we
Can I
want to
skip
see.
this? I don't care what it's been.
Doesn't feel good at all. But maybe somebody's doing the same shit. And maybe they can realize, wow, that guy was a piece of shit. And now is a Navy SEAL, retired guy, and runs these miles and wears 297 pounds and pathetic fucker, and wow. And people say, what are you talking
We got 3 more on each leg.
Truth. I was a pathetic fucker, man. People cannot say that to themselves. We have to choose these great magical words that make people feel good. Tell yourself the truth. If someone called you fucking fat, you may be boring, but you might be fucking fat. Someone called you dumb, it's mean, but you might be fucking dumb.
9.
It's like, man, take it for what it's worth and change it.
And that terrible feeling when someone does tell you that
Oh my
you can
glutes.
use that as fuel.
That's fuel, period. And that's all this is about. And where it goes, if it goes somewhere, and whatever, you know, I don't give a shit.
4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oh, 2 more each day. Almost there, Jeff. Come on. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. Don't cramp. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. Oh, don't cramp. Come on. It's so close. You're so close. Come on.
Why the fuck are you out here? I said because you're not. Sometimes your motivation needs to be because no one else wants to fucking do it.
7. Come on. 8. 9. One more. Cramp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 186, 187, 188, 189, 90. Come on. Come on, don't cry. Come on, so close. 191, 2, 193, 194, 195, 196, come on, 197, 198, 199. I'll do 1 squat, just Well, boys, that's 200 Bulgarian split squats done. Now, I'm going to do 200 calf raises. Alright? I just need a drink first. Nice. Let's get it. Alright, boys. I hope my storage lasts for this because it's going to be a long one. I'm going to do 200 calf raises. Here we go, ready? 200.
Job 38. Then the
I'm
Lord
going to support myself on this, by the way.
answered Job out of the whirlwind and said, Who is this that darkeneth counsel by words without knowledge? Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee an answer thou me. Where wast thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Declare, if thou hast understanding. Who hath laid the measures thereof, if thou knowest? Or who hath stretched the line upon it? Whereupon are the foundations thereof fastened? Or who laid the cornerstone thereof? When the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy? Or who shut up the sea with doors when it brake forth, as if it had issued out of the womb? When I made the cloud the garment thereof, and thick darkness a swaddling band for it, and break up for it my decreed place, and set bars and doors, and said, Hitherto shalt thou come, but no further. And here shall thy proud ways be stayed. Hast thou commanded the morning since thy days, and caused the day spring to know his place? That it might take hold of the ends of the earth, that the wicked might be shaken out of it? It is turned as clay to the seal, and they stand as a garment. And from the wicked their light is withholden, and the high arm shall be broken. Hast thou entered into the springs of the sea? Or hast thou walked in the surge of the depth? The gates of death.
145, my calf's cramping.
Or hast thou seen the doors of the shadow of
I get to 50.
Hast thou perceived the breadth of the earth? Declare if thou knowest it all. What is the way where thy dwelleth?
Give me a sec. Oh, my whole legs are cramping.
Darkness, where is the place thereof? That thou shouldst take it to the bound thereof.
147.
And that thou
I'm not going to
shouldst
stop.
know the paths to the house thereof. Knowest thou it because thou wast then born, or because the number of thy days is great? Hast thou entered into the treasures of the snow? Or hast thou seen the treasures of the hail which I have reserved against the time of trouble, against the day of battle and war? By what way is the light parted, which scattereth the east wind upon the earth? Who hath divided a water course for the overflowing of waters, or a way for the lightning of thunder, to cause it to rain on the earth, where no man is, on the wilderness, wherein there is no man, to satisfy the desolate and waste ground, and to cause the bud of the tender herb to spring forth? Hath the rain a father, or who hath begotten the drops of dew, out of whose womb came the ice, and the hoary frost of heaven, who hath gendered it? The waters are hid as with a stone, and the face of the deep is frozen. Canst thou bind the sweet influences of Pleiades, or loose the bands of Orion? Canst thou bring forth Mazzaroth in his season, or canst thou guide Arcturus with his sons? Knowest thou the ordinances of heaven? Canst thou set the dominion thereof in the earth? Canst thou lift up thy voice to the clouds, that abundance of waters may cover thee? Canst thou send lightnings that they may go, and say unto thee, Here we are? Who hath put wisdom in the inward parts, or who hath given understanding to the heart? Who can number the clouds in wisdom, or who can stay the bubbles of heaven, when the dust groweth into hardness, and the clouds cleave fast together? Wilt thou hunt the prey for the lion, or fill the appetite of the young lions when they couch in their dens and abide in the covert to lie in wait? Who provideth for the raven's food, when his young ones cry unto God? They wander for lack of meat. Job 39. Knowest thou the time when the goats of the rock bring forth? Or canst thou mark when the hinds do calve? Canst thou number the months that they fulfill? Or knowest thou the time when they bring forth? They bow themselves, they bring forth their young ones, they cast out their sorrows. Their young ones are in good liking, they grow up with corn, they go forth, and return not unto them. Who hath sent out the wild ass free, or who hath loosed the bands of the wild ass? Who hath made the wilderness, and the barren land his dwellings? He scorneth the multitude of the city, neither regardeth he the crying of the driver. The range of the mountains is his pasture, and he searcheth after every green thing. Will the unicorn begin to serve thee, or abide by thy crib? Canst thou bind the unicorn with his band in the furrow, or will he harrow the valleys after thee? Wilt thou trust him because his strength is great, or wilt thou leave thy labor to him? Wilt thou believe him, that he will bring home thy seed and gather it into thy barn? Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them? She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, because God hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. What time she lifteth up herself on high, she scorneth the horse and his rider. Hast thou given the horse strength? Hast thou clothed his neck with thunder?
I think I'm on 150.
Hast thou made him afraid as a grasshopper? The glory of his nostrils is terrible. He poureth from the valley, and rejoiceth in his strength. He goeth on to meet the armed men. He mocketh at fear, and is not affrighted, neither turneth he back from the sword. The quiver rattleth against him, the glittering spear and the shield. He swalloweth the ground with fierceness and rage. Neither believeth he that it is the sound of the trumpet. He saith among the trumpets, Ha, ha! And he smelleth the battle afar off, the thunder of the captains, and the shouting.
170.
Let the hawk fly by thy wisdom, and stretch her wings toward the south. Let the eagle mount up at thy command, and make her nest on high. She dwelleth and abideth on the rock, upon the crag of the rock, and the strong place. From thence
180.
she seeketh the prey, in her eyes behold afar off. The young ones also suck up blood, and where the slain are, That is she. Job 40. Moreover, the Lord answered Job and said, Shall he that contendeth with the Almighty instruct him? He that reproveth God,
90?
let him answer it. Then Job answered the Lord and said, Behold, I am vile. What shall I answer thee? I will lay my hand upon my mouth. Once have I spoken, but I will not answer, yea, twice, but I will proceed no further. Then answered the Lord unto Job out of the whirlwind, and said, Gird up thy loins now like a man.
There's 10 more.
I will demand of thee, and declare thou unto me. Wilt thou also disannul my judgment? Wilt thou condemn me that thou mayest be righteous? Hast thou an arm like God? Or canst thou thunder with a voice like him? Deck thyself now with majesty and excellency, and array thyself with glory and beauty. Cast abroad the rage of thy wrath, and behold every one that is proud and abase him. Look on every one that is proud, and bring him low, and tread down the wicked in their place. Hide them in the dust together.
Oh, that took 10 minutes. Oh, my legs. All right. Well, boys, that was a very high rep session. In total, that took around 45, 50 minutes, including the stretching beforehand. Because I did about 10 minutes of stretching, like intense stretching, because I wanted to make sure my back was okay. Bit of a shame I couldn't do any more reps with the 20 rep sets with the squat. Next session, I'm going away now, so I won't be able to do it next session. Next session I'll try and get this again, since I'll be taking a couple of weeks off. But yeah, I'm hoping that I don't lose any strength really while small weight. It's only 2 weeks. We'll see. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Pretty intense. My legs definitely hurt so much right now. I can feel loads of lactic acid build up in my glutes, my hamstrings, my quads, and my calves now. So it feels like a good session. It feels like it really, really worked. I'm gonna struggle to walk tomorrow, that's for sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you all tomorrow. Hasta mañana, mis gringos. Adios.